You've probably had that one person who just seems like he's good at everything he does, or just one specific things. Whether it be sports, tests, or other things such as video games, they are much more talented than their peers. Similarly, this plays a role in the world of gaming. In video games, many factors can contribute to how successful a player is in a video game. The main factor people think would contribute to your success in a video game is work ethic. However, there are a lot more variables. Let's bring up an example. Player A has an IQ of 140, while player B has an IQ of 100. They put the same work ethic into Fortnite, learn, and get better. I am willing to bet that player A is going to end up being a better player over time. Player A will catch on to things quicker and be able to take in more knowledge than player B. Likewise, your reaction time, hand-eye coordination, reflexes, and knowledge over the game all contribute to your skill in the game. A lot of top-tier pros like Benji Fishy are a lot better at newer games than their peers. Benji Fishy, for example, adapted very quickly to Valorant and easily became a good player. This was due to his genetics and things such as hand-eye coordination, reaction time, and more. However, your genetics don't automatically decide if you're going to be good at whatever you choose to do. Let's say this time, player B decides to put in an extra hour of work and has a more organized practice routine than player A. Player B might actually be better than player A. The best thing you can do to get better at something is simply by working harder than your peers. A good rule of thumb to see how long it takes to master something is the 10,000 hour rule. Malcolm Gladwell says in order to achieve mastery in complex skills, you need at least 10,000 hours of hard, intensive training. That is usually what separates a casual player from a top-tier pro. Obviously, the average person won't have this much time to spend on a singular thing, but it does end up separating a top-tier pro player from you and I. Booga and Ninja are great ways to show example of the 10,000 hour rule. While they both have relatively the same number of hours on Fortnite, one name is obviously better than the other. Booga is by far the better player because of how he utilizes his 10,000 hours. Booga has intense training, while Ninja spends more time on making content. Ninja is a fairly good gamer as he has had good success in the early stages of Fortnite and other games, but Booga has had a way more strict training than Ninja as he prefers to focus on having fun, playing with friends, and being a great streamer. When it comes to Fortnite specifically, there are a ton of ways to train your aim and building and become a better overall player. Studies do prove that playing arena and tournaments against other opponents will be more beneficial than grinding solely your aim and building. This doesn't mean not to practice your mechanics at all. A lot of top tier pros have had a time where they have grinded mechanics and tried to improve them rather than playing scrims or arena. It is found that players who spend a portion of their day to improve their skills rather than just playing against others will end up being more beneficial. To summarize everything up, genetics aren't everything. Please have a practice routine and make the most out of your time on whatever you're doing. I haven't seen a single person who spends 8 hours a day grinding Fortnite and soaking up information and not be successful. If you follow these things, you can definitely go pro and become talented in whatever you do. That's all, guys. Bye. Peace out.